A track there from the brand new TISM record. Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's wrong, Max.
Yes,
it's the
I know.
only time you've been wrong in 20 years. Now, we've got another talkback caller there for us, Jonathan. Who are we talking to?
Ben.
G'day, Ben. Now, Ben, did you go to Sunbury?
No.
No.
Try and avoid it if I can.
Okay. Are you aware of the Sunbury Rock Festival that was held in 1973?
Yeah.
Okay, now what we're going to do here, Ben, is something that is technically quite difficult, but I think you're up to it, Ben. We're actually going to cross live to Humphrey Beale who is actually at Sunbury in 1973, and we've just got, I think we've got Sunbury on the line now, and let's just see, Ben, just stay with us, Ben.
Ask you to shift your tents back a bit. First off, I'd like you to put your hands together for the first group, starting here at Sunbury.
Ben, we have got Sunbury on the line, and Humphrey Beale is in Sunbury at 1973. And Ben, I want you to ask Humphrey Beale a question.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Humphrey. What's the name
hi,
of
Ben.
your...
It's really rocking here, mate. I tell you, it's a bit loud, and there's a fence. I'm up against the fence, but I tell you what, there's a lot of chicks with the tops off, and I'm having a rocking good time. I have a feeling, though, Ben, that the opposition may block supply in a couple of years, but that's just the word on the street. What's the question, Ben?
My question is, what time's the band that TISM were before they were TISM playing at Sunbury in 1973? I'll try and
Sorry,
make
mate,
it.
I'm not sure about the question there, but I can tell you that Mackenzie Theory are up on the main stage next. I have to say, though, that this rock festival stuff's got fucking knobs on it, mate. I would hope that this will be the last one. I know that, Queen are scheduled to appear in a couple of years, but I really hope they knock this on the head, and if anyone brings it back, I'd like their fingernails pulled out. Anyway, Ben, here I am at Sunbury. I'm just going to have a very enormous split. And anything else you'd like to ask me, sir?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head, although you lied before when you said you don't have videos. I have the, which lives up to its name, the Shoddy and Paw.
Ah, you're a smart ass, Ben.
Remember that classic? I may be the only person that owns it that isn't in the band, I think.
I don't know, Ben. Look, from where I'm standing, mate, you're talking about as slowly as the people I met down here at the hot dog stall. I was standing next to this guy. He had a slice of ham and pineapple pizza, which is very classy food. There's not many pizza restaurants that I've been to. No. Although there is a Chinese. I like Chinese, Ben.
Humphrey, can you hear me, Humphrey?
Yes, I can hear you.
Humphrey, can you see Judy Morosi there?
Well, she's hanging around with this old bloke who, he's got young hair and an old face.
Right.
He's trying to peddle his book.
He's got a book under his arm, has he?
Yeah.
Is he in front of the boys' toilets?
No. That's actually Frank Crean.
Humphrey, you're there. It's 1973, and your tip for the grand final that year?
Well, I actually reckon that what Richmond needs to do is take out Nichols and Southby, and I reckon they're in with a big show.
Yeah, I reckon Laurie Fowler might be the guy for the job there.
Yeah, he could be, and of course not to underestimate Neil Barb, who I reckon's going to go on to a really crap career in coaching.
Yeah. And now, Humphrey...
I think you should get down to footy bet.
Who the fuck was that? Humphrey, finally, we have a band called Skyhooks. I think they're about to come on here at Sunbury. Is that correct?
Yeah, no. They're never going to go anywhere for mine, Ron.
It's all that mascara, I think?
Yeah, that's really outdated. I mean, anyone comes up with that shit. I think really what we need is a band who wears masks.
Marvellous. And I think Australia's calling out for the band. Humphrey, thank you very much, live from Sunbury.
Thank you very much, Ron. I'm just going to go and get sucked off by a girl from Morty Alex. Good night.
Track from the brand new Whitlam's album there. Oh no, sorry, that's actually a track from the brand new
Curse.
TISM.
The Curse, yeah.
Hold on.
TISM.
This is bullshit.
It's one of your lines, no doubt. Ron Hitler Barassi and Humphrey B. Flaubert and Jonathan Alley Penley. Thank you, Jono. In here with Max, and I'm on air, thank God, in about 12 minutes. But we're in the middle of a competition, a phone-in, and there's still a couple of more people on the line. 94192066. Give us a question for TISM, and you might win a copy of the brand new album, DVD pack, double pass to the gig on the 3rd of July at the Hi-Fi Bar, signed poster of TISM and a TISM T-shirt. What is your name?
I'm Elliot.
What was that, sorry?
Elliot.
Elliot?
Yes.
What is your question?
Well, my question is a very striking question for TISM. I'm very curious because it's been quite fashionable lately for rock stars to promote that their illness for promoting a new album, like Delta Goodrem had Hodgkin's disease.
Good point.
Craig Nichols from the Vines had Tourette's because his mouth was always spouting shit. Sandra Johns had the eating disorder. Holly Valance used to think that she had talent. I was just wondering what illness TISM said
Nice
that they
call.
would have to maybe promote their album, maybe a little bit better than the last one.
Elliot, I think, unlike us, you've clearly been working on that for several weeks. I mean, you've got a real plan there, and your question had both light and shade. It had a lovely climax, a beautiful J-curve in the middle. It was both funny and yet just slightly self-effacing.
There's no way Elliot will win this.
No, he's fun.
His gender is all wrong, I think, Humphrey. I mean, we're looking for a girl to win this competition.
Any vacuous crap that you might have come out with would have been okay if you're a girl.
That girl on Big Brother at the moment, who's a special needs kid, Ashley or whatever her name is, she is completely dumb. She didn't even know what Vietnam was, neither the war nor the country. Now, if she rang in and said any old thing, she'd win, Elliot, because she's got breasts and you haven't got breasts.
I'd shop my mates for her.
I do, but they're just not very attractive.
Yeah, see, there it is again, Elliot. Wit, humour, response, cleverness. That's not the sort of thing we're looking for. We find that very unattractive.
Okay.
And we'd like to appeal to any girls who might be listening. If you just call the number
94192066.
Thank you, Max. And you're almost certain to win because the rest of the people on these lines are either clever people who are captain of the debating teams like Elliot, or yobbo rugby players who are just off to a spit roast. So any girl who rings in will win the prize. What is the next call there?
Speak to us. That's you. Hello? Yes.
Hello.
Yes, you.
I'm still on hold I spoke to them earlier.
No, you're here now. You're with us.
I'm back again, am I?
This is chilling radio.
Oh, Big Ben.
Oh, it's Ben again.
Yeah, I was at Sunbury in 73. Don't you remember? It was a long time ago, I know.
It was a long time ago, Ben.
Can you remember when we were there outside the fence at Sunbury? And
back before you had your mask.
yeah, and Lovey Lloyd was great, wasn't he, mate?
All right, we should have a new caller here. Speak to us.
Yeah, g'day, it's Hamish.
Hamish?
Hamish.
Hit us with that question, Mr. Hamish.
I was just wondering if you guys have a favourite tapas bar or trendy little nightclub around the intersection of Heatherton and Springvale Road.
Oh, that's a marvellous
That's a very good question, Hamish.
That's a marvellous question.
I like the cough button there. I'm just hitting that. Hello, the cough button there. Sorry. Can you understand my answer, though, Hamish?
Oh, I can't hear you, mate.
My favourite tapas bar is sorry.
Humphrey, the thing about tapas bars is that they begin with a T, but they haven't got the vital ingredient that all tapas bars need, and that's the ending, which is aberray, as in tabaret. And that's what we've got there at the corner of Heatherton and Springvale Road, at tabaret. If tapas bars were open at, like, say, 4:30 in the morning, and instead of the Spanish cuisine, you had maybe lemon, orange, lemon, and then the next course was lemon, orange, lemon.
On a bed of couscous, maybe.
That's exactly right, Hamish. And isn't it great that the way the experience of going to a tabaret is so like the ad? I mean, the people who make those ads for tabarets are extremely into cinema verite, and it's
There's no smoky haze around it at all.
Exactly, it's a realistic sense of life, because what you see on the tabaret ads is the old blokes with their emphysema and their oxygen mask spending the last 25 or 30 seconds on this earth, pushing that button. That's what you see
with the betting slip in the hand.
Exactly. Now, Hamish, you're obviously very familiar with the corner of Heatherton and Springvale Roads.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I travel up and down there a bit.
Hamish, can you tell us your favourite tapas cuisine?
Oh.
Next caller, thank you. That's you?
Hey.
Yep, say hello. What's your
Hello.
name? What's your name?
Nick.
Nick,
Yep.
what is your question, sir?
Question is, how could TISM reinvent themselves to actually get some female fans?
I think they're trying now.
That's a marvellous question, Nick.
Just quietly.
Really marvellous question, Nick. Nick, you haven't got a sister at all?
No.
Right. Is your mother there?
No, sorry. Don't live at home anymore.
Next caller. That's you.
That must be me.
Excellent. What is your name, madam?
Pix.
Pix.
Yes.
Pix.
I think that may well be a nom de plume.
I
Pix.
think it's a bit of a thing,
Anyone
but
who
we'll go
doesn't-
with that.
Anyone who doesn't use their real name really is a charlatan and needs to be killed.
That's exactly right, Humphrey B. Flaubert. You're talking to Ron Hitler Barassi.
Yes, exactly.
Now,
How are you, Ron?
thank you. Very well, thank you, Pix.
That's
Better
good.
to hear your wonderful voice. A relationship to the global conflict of the Cold War.
I can, but you probably wouldn't be interested in that.
Wrong answer, Pix. You should have said I have never heard of Vietnam, but
Oh
Pix,
no, hang
doesn't
on,
matter.
I haven't heard of it.
That's exactly right. Well done, Pix.
And my name might be Ashley.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right. I like Pix because it's redolent of a 70s magazine that I used to see when I was getting my head roughly shaven by the barber in Springvale Road, who was
Corner of Springvale and Heatherton.
near there.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
he used to listen to the races and, barely concentrated on my head, and my mother forced me to sit in the chair despite the fact that I was in absolute fit of tears. But he used to have Pix magazine full of large-breasted Australian women wearing string bikinis, and for me that was a very significant turning point. I know when the Who toured here, they had a bit of trouble with the local police, I think, and they were in a package tour with the Small Faces. You know that this is going somewhere, don't you, Pix? You've got that feeling that I'm going to lead it through to a beautiful conclusion. One of the members of the Small Faces, I think it was Ian McLagan, the keyboard player, said that all Australian women have big tits and broken noses. Now, what would you like to say to that, Pix? How do you answer Ian McLagan?
Well, I've got a good chest, and I haven't had a broken nose, but I've had a broken cheekbone.
Oh, that's distressing.
Pix,
There you go.
You're clearly the competition winner. Pix, there's a certain romanticism and a certain sexual tension between us over the air, rather like Kylie and Nick, and that's track number 12. We're about to play a track that encapsulates all that's happening between us on air, Pix. Make sure you hold on.
I will.
You will be winning this competition because we can't see you, so you might be a barker, but you're good enough.
Right on.
Another track from the fantastic brand new TISM album. Oh, sorry, no, that's not it, is it? Humphrey B. Flaubert and Ron Hitler Barassi. It's been an absolute challenge. It's been an absolute pleasure have you in the studio tonight, and congratulations to the lucky female listener. Apparently never seen the band live, pushed the wrong buttons, obviously thought she was phoning up one of our other real radio stations, but luckily for her she's got a double pass and t-shirt and everything, all that sort of stuff, so all I can say is you guys are out of here.
I'd like to apologise. I don't think it's gone that well. I'd like to apologise for the periods of giggling. I'd like to apologise for the gradual slurring of the syllables amongst all of us. I'd like to apologise for the fairly lowbrow humour that's resulted, and I'd like to apologise in advance for saying that the station manager of RRR is closely involved with the gangland murders recently and will be investigated by the Piranha Task Force.
There's been minor members of the Melbourne underworld who've had more hits than us, and if we were a more successful band, we'd have Piranha up our arse, but they haven't actually called me at all, I don't think, Humphrey, and it's time now for you to hear Mac Crawdaddy, and he's going to put on a Chris Wilson track, Smoke a Joint, and take you through till 12 o'clock.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Good evening.